Alright, so it's 2025, and the Yeezy Slides are still out. But the real question is should you still be buying them? Are they even worth your money? Are they worth to be in your collection? And should you even be buying them? And are they comfortable? So in today's video, I will be personally reviewing the Yeezy Slide in the Azure colorway. Yeezy Slides first dropped in 2019, and let's be real, people did clown them at first. For example, nowadays they clown the foam runners, which have a really alien look to them. Anyways, fast forward a few years, the Yeezy Slides became one of the most worn and recognizable slides in the game, compared to the Adelaide 22 slide, which I reviewed previously, and the Nike Com slide. But why did people even like these slides? Well, they have a really minimalistic design. These slides are actually made of only one foam in one construction, which make them stick together as easily as not as, for example, the Com slide, which has two parts to it. And obviously, these are backed by Kanye's West Yeezy brand. Really classic. And nowadays, there are a lot of fake Yeezys out. So unless you didn't watch this video, where I legit checked them, here's a quick review. So the box has slide written all over it. It's a classic Yeezy box with the cardboard look all over it. On one of the sides, it says Yeezy, made by Adidas. And then on the other side, it says Yeezy Slide, made by Adidas, and your size tag, and also a QR code to show where your Yeezy Slide came from. Anyways, let's get straight into the actual Yeezy Slide. So how do we legit check these? So first of all, let's look at the bottom of the Yeezy Slide. So this has a very important dot. This is one of the most essential parts of the slide, as that's where the foam came from. Either was pushed into of or was pushed out of. But because it's a one-piece construction, that's how it's made out of. Anyways, let's move on to the second piece of the slide. So there's this engravement at the back to check for. There is also the bump around the Adidas logo. And if you didn't know, if you touch around it, then it will have a different material to it, which is actually pretty cool. Pause a second there. Now, this is valid for the new colorways of the slides. For example, the Onyxes and Realeries, the Azures, the Salts, and other colorways. But for older pairs, if you buy them, I'm not sure if this is still valid since the foam changed and the material on it also changed. Okay, back to the video. Alright, no more spoilers for the legit check-in video. You need to go watch it yourself. Anyways, let's talk about how easy these are to clean. So if you're planning to buy a light colorway, for example, the Azures or the Green Glows, then I'd recommend you that be scared for the scratches. Some scratches don't come off, but most of them actually do. So I guess I need to prove that to you. So let me show you how easy these are to clean and how I clean them. But first, I'd like to talk about how versatile these are. You can practically wear these anywhere. And so I wanted to prove to you that although you wear these everywhere, they are actually super easy to clean, like I said before. So now, let me show you the damage that I got to them, because it's pretty bad. I mean, I walked in these in the metro, on concrete, even in the park, like on the sand or gravel. So now, let's see how easy it truly is to clean them. Alright, and now we've got the damage. Oh, these are dirty. Alright, so they say that these are actually really easy to clean. So let's check how easy it is. Don't tell my parents I put it in here. Alright, so okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be harder than what I have. I'll be right back. Alright, we just finished and this is the final result. So there will be things that we can't get off, like this or this, but that's completely fine because they're cleaning me. So let's go. Personally, I feel like one day is not enough to prove anything. So I decided to go for a day 2 where I walked in the park. And these are even more cooked, with even more dirt and even on the top. So now I'm going to actually show you how I cleaned them. And it's honestly pretty simple. Alright, first thing I found is some orange bliss or something. I don't know what this is, but let's flip them over. pour it. Yeah. Okay, oh, that's enough. Alright, now we wash it in and then I'll show you the final result. Alright, we put the bliss on and now they look like this. So now we actually gotta wash them off, so let's go. Alright, so I got one of them cleaned and they're kind of sparking. So let's see if... Ooh. Let's see the difference. Yeah, that's a big difference. Let me wash these. Alright, and now let's get straight into the secrets. So these might be good or these might be bad, but I've got to tell you these because it's important. Alright, so let's first start with the sizing. So many people say go size up, go size down, because everyone gets a different experience because these truly kind of look different. So I'm usually 6.5 in US, but I went for a 7. Since I'm in a half size, I decided to go a half size up. No. My foot is like at the end, like there, at the end of the Yeezy Slide. It's about to fall off. I'm going to grow over it. So if you're in a half a size, I'd recommend you even to go 1.5 sizes up. It truly depends on what colorway, but on the Azuri colorway, that's what I do. And if you're in a full size, just go up 1 size up. You don't need to go up that much. Alright, now let's move into the second secret. This one's a big one. So what do I need to say? These are really, really tight. And I'm not kidding. When you first put your foot in, your sock is going to get all scrunched up and it's going to get all uncomfortable. And by the way, don't recommend wearing these barefoot since the front parts are really tight and they just squish onto your foot. So recommend to wear these with socks. But then the second time you put these on, like the third time, the fourth time, second, whatever you get, these aren't as tight anymore because these do mold to your foot. And the best part about these slides is that they actually mold to your foot and it gets more comfortable the more you wear them. Alright, and now the final secret. These are really, really wide, and I'm not kidding. These are perfect for wide footers. Like, look, let me measure my foot and let me measure the slide. So there's like around this much space, and that's all because of the fat EVA foam that gets all of this construction so comfortable. And that's why I even bought these slides in the first place. I didn't buy these for Kanye. I didn't buy these because it's a trend. I bought these because these are comfortable, and that's completely true. But not as comfortable as clouds. And now, the final question. Should you buy Yeezy Slides in 2025? So it truly depends on what you're planning to do with these. You're going to plan them to just keep them in your collection, not wear them. I don't recommend these. If you're going to wear them, wear them. Just make sure to not buy them the price above 100. The retail's only 70. So it's the best if you find them for retail, which is truly really hard. So I'd recommend you to go at around the 100 range. If you're planning to resell these, make sure to not resell them too late because these might go out of trend in around 2030, 2027. We don't know. There might be another version coming out, something completely different to the Yeezy Slides. So, final thing is, it's completely your opinion if you want to buy these slides. All I want to say is that people say it's like you walk on clouds in these. Just don't wear them on long walks since these do get really, really uncomfortable on long walks. But whatever you plan to do with them, good luck because these are a comfortable slide. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to drop down the thumbs up button. Woo! Okay. See you guys in the next video. Have an amazing, amazing day. And tell me if you're going to buy the Yeezy Slide in the comments down below. Peace, peace.